Hello, good day everyone. Welcome once again to THINKALLY. THINKALLY is Nigeria's largest school management software with over a million students and also several schools running to 1,000 now in Nigeria. My name is David Adeniji and I'm going to be taking you through this fourth tutorial. In this tutorial, I want to show you the correct order, the correct flow of adding information or using the THINKALLY. The question I want to answer here is, what do you do first? Should you add parents first? Should you add teachers? Should it be classes? Should it be subject? What exactly should you do first? What should be the correct flow? Sometimes if you don't understand the correct flow, because the system is a bit very robust and maybe wants to look complex, if you do not know how to navigate your way through, you may get stuck. So I don't want you to get stuck. I'm going to be right here with you to walk you through. I want to show you the right order, the correct flow of adding information and data onto THINKALLY. So I'm going to log in again with the school username and password that I've been using. Galaxy School. So okay, I log in. I sign in with the username and password. Of course, you will sign in with the username and password given to your school, or if you are a teacher, whichever one that has been handed to you by the admin. The correct order of adding information into THINKALLY is what I want to show you. The very first set of users you should add to the system are parents. So now, the system could also call them guardians. So you add parents first. And when you want to add parents, just check the system and see what exactly you need. You need the guardian name in case the child is not living with his or her parents. But then you also need the parent's name and their date of birth. You need the parent's profession, their email address, at least one phone number of one of them, their address, the guardian address where the child is living, who the child lives with. If you have their picture, you can put it. Username and password. This username and password perhaps is also very important because that is what will be their own login credentials. So the very first set of users you add on THINKALLY are parents. The moment you have added parents, you add on to adding the second set of users, and these are teachers. Now if you look at it, almost the same set of information. Very importantly, before you start adding data onto the system, check the forms to see what exactly you would need to add. So look at the teachers. We began with parents, followed by teachers. After teacher, the next thing, this category are not users, but the next thing you need to create on THINKALLY, because when you have the system, when the system is installed for your school and you have been given the username and password, the system will be blank. Like here, let me show you. It will be blank. No parent, no subject, no teacher, zero class, zero everything you have here, 0 0 0 0. So you have to build it from ground up yourself. So I have talked about that the first set of users, or first thing you do, is to add parents. The second thing you do is to add teachers. The third thing is to add classes. And how do you get classes? It's embedded inside the academy menu here. So you add classes, click on classes, and you see that what you need to add classes, as you can see, I already have a set of classes there. You just need the name of the class, the class numeric. I'm going to talk about that later when I get to how to add classes. Then you see why we must have created teacher before. Even there's an instruction here that says create a teacher before creating a new class. So you select the name of the teacher, who perhaps is a class teacher for that class. And the note here means just any remark. It's not compulsory, it's optional. After adding classes, the next thing you head on to section. What is section? Section to me in THINKALLY looks like arms. If you do not have arms of the same class, just create the same class as the section. So if you had created a class called GSS1 and this one has no arms, if it has two arms, you can say section GSS1A, another section GSS1B. If there are no arms, just say if the class is GSS1, the section should also be GSS1. As you can see, one of the important things when you are adding a class or a section is that you will be asked to select the class to which the section belongs. Then a teacher also, you need the section name, category, it could be anything, capacity, how many children are going to be in that section of the class. When you are done adding section, then you can go ahead and add subjects. This, I tell you, I think THINKALLY users is the best flow. I began by telling you that you begin by adding the parents or guardians, followed by who? Teachers, followed by adding classes, followed by adding subject. Subject can come after you have added students. It could be before. Look at what you need to add subject. You also need to select the teacher name. Of course, when you are adding subject, you could select more than one class, because we know that a subject is usually taken by maybe more than one class. You could also select more than one teacher, because maybe more than one teacher. Take for instance subject like mathematics, and you have more than one teacher teaching it. After you have done this, then you can now go ahead and add students. So in my own order, I think students don't just, of course we are eager to start adding students, okay, yeah, because the experience it's really for the student, but then try and follow the right order so you find everything easy. In adding students, you will notice that while adding students, you will need to select the guardian, one of the guardians that you have added, and I'm going to talk about this later. But for this tutorial, I have shown you, which is the fourth tutorial, I have shown you the correct flow order, the correct order of adding information or interacting with THINKALLY. For the very first time, you begin by adding parents, followed by teachers, followed by classes, followed by section, followed by subject, and then lastly followed by student. Many thanks. Again, my name is David Adenisi. I'm going to see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.